Hello and welcome to a quick tutorial with your instructional technology specialist, Leslie Johnson. So today we're going to talk about an idea to help students integrate technology skills and some of those community building skills. So one idea would be to do some kind of like check-in or introductory Google Slides. So I am going to just create slides here. You could also do this through Google Classroom and make it into an assignment or something like that. And I'm going to go ahead and get rid of my video here just so that you can see the whole screen. And this too. Okay, so we can choose from some different themes and whatnot, but what I would actually recommend doing is going into the edit, nope, not edit, edit master. Okay, so it's in the slide, edit master. So you can actually delete any of the slides that you don't necessarily need. Like, what is that for? What is that for? Like, I just delete pretty much all the ones I can. And then what you can do, I'm going to go ahead and close the themes. So I can change any slide that is not in use. And this is the slide that is currently being used. So I can, okay, so I think you click here, click the plus, and then you can just click within the master to edit that. But from here, you can change the background. You can make it into a different kind of color. You can use gradient, something like that. I like the purple, so I'm gonna go ahead and do done. You can leave this text or you can insert, and we don't want to do text box. We want to do a placeholder. So you can do a title placeholder, subtitle placeholder, body text placeholder. And what that does is essentially it puts that text box there. But when you put a text box and, well, here, let's just do that. I will show you. If we add a text box and I just put a big like hi here, or like I put the instructions, add your name. And you can change the font, whatever, like let's make it a little bigger. Okay, now let's go ahead and get out of this. So now from here, you can add the title slide or the custom layout one. Guess what? I can't change add your name because I added it as a text box. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this slide and then go back to slide, edit master, and I can get rid of this text box and do that insert, scroll all the way to the bottom, placeholder, and let's do subtitle placeholder. I can format it to be like that, maybe leave this as, you can change any of the text styles. So if you don't want it to be Arial or something like that, or if you want it to be bigger, smaller, you can do that from here. Okay, and then you see where it says rename. I can click rename and say intro slide. Go ahead and do that. Okay. So now when they add a slide, they can do that intro slide, and I might actually get rid of that, go back to my slide, edit master, and then this is going to become maybe a direction slide. So I can actually get rid of that. Again, if you want to change the background, you just right click, and I'm going to use a gradient and make it into a yellow. Now I'm going to insert a text box and put the directions here. Okay, so through the magic of video, you now see that there is a direction slide and then the introductory slide. And I might actually, right click and change the background to make it just a solid, like transparent or something, so that people can create a different background color if that's what they want to do. So from here, I want to go here. Oops, I should have renamed it from title slide to directions. That's easy enough to do. Hold on a moment. Okay, so now I have directions and intro slide. Anytime you have the direction slide, they're not going to be able to really do anything to that. So make sure you make it clear that they need to add an intro slide. It's nice to just add a few so that students can get in there and start working. They can resize this and, of course, delete and whatnot. But this kind of helps them see where they need to click and what they need to do. A best practice would be to include your very own slide. So hold on. Okay, so I just put my name and an interesting fact. The other thing you might want to do is make a video of you creating this slide so that you can show them how to use their camera to insert an image. This might be a handy trick because we're all kind of fatigued using computers and whatnot. So you could have them take notes or draw something in a notebook and then use this skill of taking a picture to show their work. Okay, and if you want them in the picture, they could do that. They could just hold it there and then they just click and it takes a picture there. If that's not the picture you want, guess what? You can do another. You can take as many as you want and just choose the one that you like best, and then you click insert. So that's kind of a cool skill for them to have, especially if you are integrating using notebooks and paper and stuff like that. If you want it to look nice, of course, you can use that arrange button to center horizontally, vertically. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Yeah, we'll just leave it like that. Okay, so that's my introductory slide. So the skills that we're getting students to do in this is take a picture and then add text. So we're keeping it very simple. We're assuming that most students know how to take a picture. If they have issues with that, that could be permissions and whatnot, but that's something that you could handle on an individual basis. They do need to allow the camera to take pictures. I've done it before, so that's why it was so easy for me. But this is kind of a fun way to get to know each other and to use those tech skills. So there's one idea to help you build community and build tech skills. Thanks for watching.